Listen, I tried. That dog did not want to come up here. I was gonna try and have her come up. She don't like you. I even tried giving her cheese. She said nope. But, hello. Greetings, salutations. How's everyone doing on this fine Wednesday afternoon? I can't say I didn't try. Hi. I cannot say that I didn't try. Literally was trying to get her to come up here with cheese and bro said, I don't really feel like it. National Cake Day? What kind of cake we talking? Huh. But anyway, how's everyone's day going? You guys do anything fun? Can you say what? That I've never done anything for you? You can, but it'd be a lie. What's too slow? You got your shiny charm? Nice. Nice. I should probably turn my switch on. That would be an excellent idea. Oh no. Well. Today's too slow? Oh, you're off? Hey. Yeah, we're gonna do a little bit of shiny hunting. Now that I have the shiny charm, I can finally, hunt for Dratini. Happy Wednesday. What's up? That took so long. There we go. There we go. Success. Success. Is anybody doing anything fun tomorrow? What's the tea? What are you guys doing tomorrow? For those that live in the States, at least. Shiny Moo, hopefully. Hopefully. The Game Boy one was the one that needed to update? That's crazy. Shush, Spotify. Okay. Look, it's a Dragonair. Cooking with your mom? What are you guys making? Play Pokemon? A vibe. I'll be here too playing Pokemon. We playing together. Oh, you're doing a turkey trot? Dude, that's sick. How far are turkey trots? Ugh. Still a Dragonair, but not a pink one. Also, how long do we think it's gonna take for me to actually get the shiny Noodle? Oh, a 5K. Oh, that's not bad. How do you even, like, find out, like, where turkey trots are? Ew. Oh, nice. An hour, you think? Hopefully it's that fast. I hope so. I sure hope so. You don't! They find you! Oh, the shiny's gonna find me. Okay. Alright. That's great. Oh, really? Tea. Maybe I should try a turkey trot sometime. 10 minutes is crazy! Bro really said, actually, next time you reset, it's gonna be pink. No what? No you? No me. You like pie? What's your favorite pie? I want to say that my favorite pie is... That's not the right color. I want to say... Hi, Seth! I want to say that my favorite pie is pumpkin pie, dude. Is it pink? The noodle? Not yet! But yeah, the shiny Dratini is like a hot pink. This one for sure. We just started resetting. Ah, it's a Dragonair. There's such thing as chocolate pie. Apple pie? Ooh, apple pie is also a very good contender. Oh, thank you for saying good luck. AFK! Y'all lazy. Y'all lazy. Come on. Is this the one in the magenta district? I don't know. I need to look at the map. I don't know where I am. I'm on a roof. That's all I know. That's all I know is I'm on a roof. You got your Switch too? Heck yeah. Did you upgrade your ZA if you didn't have the Switch 2 version yet? Yeah, magenta district. What? You've never had apple pie? Oh, you've never had a bad apple pie. Facts. What? Thank you so much for the biddies. No, if it was shiny, number one, we would have heard it, and number two, it'd be hot pink. It's just the, wow, it's an alpha. It's just that sometimes the color looks slightly tinted pink, but you would know. Pumpkin pie is your favorite? Key lime pie is also good. I did get the charm, yes. What would you do if when you, what? What? Am I having a seizure? Hold on. What? Costco pumpkin cheesecake? They have cheesecake? That's sick. You hate when I don't walk near it? Well, I'm just looking at it, bro. What do you mean? You would be able to tell. Howdy. Baby Goyle. You're gonna get mega chestnut? Nice. Okay, pie, cake, or cheesecake? Which would you rather have? Probably pie. I don't particularly like cake. Cake is probably like bottom tier dessert for me. Cheesecake is not my favorite, but like I'll eat it. Ugh. And then, yeah, if I had to eat a dessert, I mean, I want to say that like ice cream is probably number one, but then like pie is a close second. Jail? Why do you like cake? Who likes cake? It doesn't sparkle from that far away? That's crazy, dog. I'd really be getting sparkly freaking Pidgeys in Narnia. Maybe your sparkles are broken. Maybe your ears are broken, dog. Speaking of. No, the Eevee is not shiny. I need to check on that Eevee. Tres Leches is a cake, and it's like the only cake that I ever eat. My day's been good. I am, just because I'm lactose intolerant, it's not like I go into anaphylaxis, it's just that I have, lactose intolerance is not like, I don't have a lactose allergy, I just have a lactose sensitivity. Here, Deadpool. Happy? 3 milk cake is actually foul. Why would you say it like that? I don't want your shiny Dragonite. I'm an OT snob, so I needed to have my trainer name on it. By having tres leches? Not that I know of. I like macaroons. My plans for Thanksgiving? Streaming. You finish your 1,000 battles and then you realize you have to do the mega no. Fruit salad. Yeah, dude. Especially if it's a Pokemon that I like. Number one, it has to be in a specific Pokeball. So if your Pokemon are in anything but a Pokeball, I probably won't take them ever. And number two, I like them to have my trainer name, so I like to either hatch them myself or catch them myself. For the English people in the chat is crazy. Flan? Oh, I love flan. What's mud cake? I like cheesecake. Why not do the 2 spawn thing? Number one, I'm far too lazy to set that up right now. So, I already showed up to stream 2 hours late because I was trying to get a YouTube video up, so this is what we're doing. Pudding? Banana pudding? What's up, Jacob? What? Get that turbo controller and do a dessert tier list. Dude. You know what dessert is elite? Affogato. Affogato is elite. Ah, well, I have the shiny charm, so I'll think I'll be all right. Some of y'all lazy AF. Out here turbo controlling. I set up that freaking glitch underneath Area 20, and I was like, nah, that's too much. That's far too much. That's way too much effort. Yeah, I know you're lazy or just creative. Is it creative? Is it creativity? You're doing the 6 alpha shiny hunt? Dude, that was so... There was so many steps, bro. You gotta move them, you gotta save, gotta move them again, you gotta save again, then you gotta get another one to spawn, and then you gotta move that one, then you gotta move it again. Brother! My go-to Thanksgiving plate? Probably, like, turkey? Tamales? Okay, turbo controller people, I don't want to hear it. If you want to do that, cool. I'm gonna do it this way. I hope everyone's okay with that. Jesus Lord Almighty, take the wheel. Hi, Craig. What was I gonna say? No, ham. Ew, no. So turkey, tamales, and then like mashed potatoes. I swear, dude. Like, let me be. Let me live. Way too complex and annoying. It is annoying. You guys can do... Deadpool, you can do whatever you want. I am not forcing you to not do the stupid turbo controller. That's fine. Literally, do whatever you want. Oh, then what? You're talking about the ham? Bro, you like ham more than turkey? Nah, that's foul. What is pernal, bro? What is that? What is that? Turkey and ham are both buns is a wild statement. Brown sugar no, brother, I don't like sweet meat. Sweet meat? What is pernal? Oh, it's pork? I don't like, I think I'm allergic. Dude. So do you guys remember when I went to Vegas and I was asking the Discord if I should get chorizo for breakfast or chilaquiles? And you guys all said that I should get the chorizo? Okay, so fun fact, I actually think I'm allergic to pork. Specific types of pork, I feel like. Because when I was younger, one time my mom made chorizo and my entire body broke out in hives. And like ever since then, I was like always very weary, very cautious about eating like pork-based chorizo. Like she always bought like chicken-based or something else after that. And so when I went to that restaurant in Vegas and I had the chorizo, guess who broke out in hives? Guess who broke out in hives again? Me. But it's only ever happened with chorizo, so I don't know. I don't particularly know. Like it's never happened with bacon or like carnitas or anything like that. It's only chorizo. What can I eat? It's a great question. I don't know. It's an excellent question. I wish I had the answer. Did I get my pink friend yet? Well, I've only been live for 15 minutes, so no. Soy rizo? Oh, I don't really like soy rizo. I usually just get chicken. Hamster? Who's eating hamsters? Yo, what do you have against wet? Like, do you not like wet burritos either? Bro said wet cake is weird. You like some dry AF cake or what? Thank you so much for the follow. Chorizo is fire. I like chorizo. Apparently I'm allergic to it. Do I care if the shinies and alpha are not? No, I don't care. It's just as long as it's pink. I just want to have my blue Mega Dragonite. Am I Mexican? Yeah. Guinea pig? You've never had a wet burrito, dude? It's basically like a giant enchilada. What do you mean? How do you guys not know what a wet burrito is? Hello? You've never had, like... Okay, sorry, let me say... Smothered burrito. Is that better for you people? God! Smothered burrito. You've never heard an actual Mexican? Y'all don't got Mexicans in the UK? Apparently some people don't know what a wet burrito is. Who eats that? Normal people? No mames. I literally explained that it's a giant enchilada. How do we not know? What's not clicking, Steven? What's not clicking? It's a burrito and you put sauce on top. Please. Dry burrito is Ooh. You've had one before? They're good. You've never had a burrito? You ain't ever been to a Del Taco, a Taco Bell? How have you gone an entire lifetime without having a singular burrito? Don't you put all burritos with sauce? No. What kind of burritos are you eating? Are you guys okay? Slightly damp is crazy. Deadpool. We know. All the burritos you've ever had are from Taco? Okay, now that's tragic. You need to have at least like a traditional burrito at some point. Dude, I don't understand how people, number one, how do we not know what a wet burrito is? Number two, how have some of y'all never had a burrito? And number three, is there no Mexicans in the UK? Because what do you mean you've never heard a Mexican before? Oh, I'm crying. Hi, Jade. Pupusas are elite as well. Thank you so much for the follow. Oh, did you like the hot take video? I'm glad. A cooking segment? Bet. Let me get a mobile live stream set up. Chat's making you hungry. I've had a burrito, but not a wet burrito, and I'm Mexican and willing to try it. It's just a burrito with like, imagine a burrito that has like enchilada sauce on it. That's about it. It's literally like a gigantic enchilada, but like with rice and beans and like cheese and meat and whatever else you want to put in your burrito. So like similar to an enchilada, but not the same. Oh, you're talking about like a street taco? Facts. I'm doing well! Chimichangas are also good. Japan has more Mexicans than the UK? What they doing out there? They need, that's why their food just seasoned with salt and pepper. They gotta get some Mexicans up in there. You do have to eat a wet burrito with a plate, yes. Chicken, rice, lettuce, pico, salsa, cheese, sour cream. Oh, and your burritos? Nice. A burrito with red chile? As you should. Same but built different. Ah! Spaghetti tacos! Oh yeah, you're cool! Why are you sorry? It does, yeah, with the, I usually get green salsa on my, wet and or smothered burritos. Thank you so very much for the follow. The meme where this UK lady said, what? Huh? A fraudulent friend is crazy. Spaghetti tacos is actually like criminal. Like, what do you mean? Pizza tacos? Now y'all just making things up. Ain't no way. Absolutely no way that y'all are eating pizza tacos. What is a pizza taco? A piece of pizza folded up like a taco? Hello? You are not a fraudulent friend. You're fine. The New Mexico State question, red or green? For the sauce, I prefer green. I'm a green sauce goyle. I like my sauce a little tart. Avatar, thank you so much for joining the rivals. Spaghetti tacos from iCarly? No mames con su iCarly, dog. My preferred taco meat? I think, like, if the safest option is probably asada. If I know that it's good and it's not gonna be like sugary sweet, because some people are actually foul when they make their al pastor and they make it taste like actual like sweet pineapple and it pisses me off. Nasty. But if it's a good place, then I'll do that as well. No, because I don't wanna go through the extra effort of making the 2 Dratini spawn. What is a taco pizza? Hi, Obi-Wan. Do you not eat the alpa? No, I do, but some people like make it way too sweet. Like, if I'm eating a taco and it tastes like sugar, I'm out, dog. Absolutely not. Get that far away from me. Wow, big boy. You're gonna add sugar to your meat next time? You enjoy that. I don't like sweet food. Maybe that's my hot take of the day is I don't like sweet food. I need salty food. Salty and sour. Salty and sour are what I need. There's been on the side of TikTok that I've been on, it's been all like girl dinners, and it's like salty, savory girl dinners where they'll have like salami, pickles, some people put like anchovies. I'm not an anchovy goyle, but like to each their own, like onions, like whatever. And it looks so good. That's what I need. Ew! Maple glaze. Okay, number 1, sweet meat. Gotta go. No sweet meat. Number 2, I'm not a fish fan. Do I like sour Skittles? Yeah, absolutely. One of my favorite candies is Sour Patch Kids Extreme. Because of the Bell Sprout is the best spot. I love fries. Latinos love sugar? Sorry, I didn't get that gene. Quesadillas? Those are good. No. Okay, no. Sushi is not included in me not liking fish because sushi doesn't actually taste like fish. Sushi I love. Sushi and sashimi, mwah, my favorite. Could eat them all day. Dude, I loved the sour Altoids. Gotta have some fish. I'll eat sushi, but just not cooked fish. Cooked fish tastes too fishy. Always adding salt facts. I was busy. I did get the charm, yeah. I'm finally shiny hunting Dratini. Why do I hear ooh woo? What the? It is saying it's. That's what it sounds like. It's saying ooh woo, but in the least pleasing way possible. Busy hating you? Yeah. Yeah. Bacalao. I'm forgetting what that even is. I'm vegan, but I'd stop being it for some menudo. I don't like menudo. I prefer pozole. Yeah, I prefer pozole. I'm not a menudo girl. I don't like the texture of the tripas. It's like got ridges. It's foamy. Spongy. Ugh. Can't do it. Bellsprout's trying to catch us. Facts. Shiny hunted Bellsprout. Hello. Chicharrón that gets chilaquiles. I love chilaquiles. I had chilaquiles for breakfast last Sunday because Sunday is the day that I let myself have carbs. I don't like menudo. I prefer pozole. Oh, cod. Oh, that's why. It's a fish. No, I don't like cooked fish. Just in general, I've tried many times to like eat cooked fish, and every single time I just can't do it. I've literally given it multiple tries. My parents used to have to force me to eat like my fish sticks, and I thought they were the nastiest thing ever. Like, I don't know why. I just can't do it. But sushi, on the other hand. I prefer the green pozole, but the red is also fire. I love sopes. Pizza. I'm hunting for shiny Dratini so that I can get a shiny Mega Dragonite. Don't tell me that you never had fish sticks growing up. Tortas are also good. I should use a rubber band? Well, no. I mean, it's not like this is causing me great effort to just simply do that. I'm here to yap with you guys while we shiny hunt. That's it. That's what we do on shiny hunt days. We yap. And we reset. Are you talking about like the Star-Kissed tuna in the little foil packets that you can get from the grocery store? Again! Fish in the shape of a stick. It's the same thing as like a chicken nugget. Carpal tunnel. I'm good. An Eevee? That could also appear as a shiny for us because there's an Eevee back here that we're also resetting every time we do that. Look at that. Look at that little sucker down there. Honestly, like, that bird could also end up being shiny. Is there anything else that could be shiny? Probably that, like, Emolga over there. That Emolga over there could probably be shiny. The Eevee, that bird, the Bellsprouts. How long have I shiny? I just started today, so I've only been shiny hunting it realistically for 30 minutes. Less than 30 minutes, because I yapped for a little bit in the beginning of the stream. Would I be happy if it was a Dragonair as a shiny? I mean, sure. Is there a Trubbish and a Patrat down there? Them too. Why are you not bright pink? Do you think that Mega Victory Bell will be, like, useful? A Moon Ball? A shiny Umbreon would be sick. No, I don't really care if it's an alpha. I just want to have a shiny Mega Dragonite because it's really pretty. It's blue. There's Ghastly too. That Fairy Steel type? Are you talking about Mawile? Normal Venusaur will be better than... No. Did I struggle with any of the Rogue Megas? I don't think I struggled per se, but I did panic with Bayonet. You prefer Dragonair over Dragonite? I like the whole line, but I can see why. Dragonair is a really pretty Pokemon. Starmie is actually the funniest thing that I've ever seen. You have faith in Mega Victoryville? Did anybody else watch my hot take videos? I need to hear what you guys think of all the hot takes. Going from green to blue is wild. Okay, I don't know why they made Dragonite green in the first place, because what do you mean? How did you go from pink to green? It's literally pink, and then green. Making bread? Could have watched it while I made bread. You think Incineroar is fine for Incineroar is extremely broken. What do you mean? Is there Charizard slander? Not from me, but from other people. Yes, of course. Back Excalibur, you think? You thought Mawile was hard? Saying Gen 4 is trash is criminal? Honestly? Mood, especially with Platinum, dude. Come on. Come on. That had to come from somebody that only played like BDSP. How is Incineroar fine for VGC? There is no other Pokemon that has been as good competitively in every single reg that it's been in as that ugly creature. Why does it get so many good moves? Why is its typing so good? Why are its stats good? Huh? Did you make it in? You did. Thank you, somebody mucho, for the sub. I have a bone to pick with you too, because what do you mean Rillaboom needs a buff? No, he doesn't. Do you want him to be Incineroar? Do you want him to be Incineroar too? We love a resub. Thank you so very mucho, Eric. I fear that if they make Rillaboom any better, he's gonna end up in the same category as Incineroar. Dragonite? They wanted it to they wanted to be quirky. You think Giratina's gonna get a Mega Way? King Incineroar? No, Incineroar is already good enough. It doesn't even need to be as good as it is. It needs to be nerfed. BDSP has done irreputable damage to the Sinnoh region, but PLA exists, so Gen 4 is a solid 9 out of 10. I just, people need to play Platinum. They need to play Platinum so they can have a true opinion. Thanks for the lurk. Who's overrated? Killer. I do have great taste in food, thank you. Yeah, but look at how good it is currently despite the nerfs. If they unnerf it and they give it buffs instead, it's gonna end up like Incineroar. Mega Incineroar is foul. Stop it. You got played in the 4th, 3rd, and 4th gen? By what? Mega Satan is crazy. Mimikyu, that, yeah, I agree with that. Mimikyu could be so good, because what do you mean bro has a fake Focus Sash? It's got Fairy and Ghost typing, so it's like baby Fluttermane. It's a physical attacker, which, like, a lot of ghosts are not physical. Is there a physical ghost? Oh, Dragapult. A good Mimikyu would be annoying. Okay, well. Wait until other Pokemon catch up and they put Bulu back so Rillaboom isn't the only grass terrain guy. Poor Tapu Bulu, lost and forgotten. Oh, Golder. Oh yes, him too. Oh yeah, Annihilate, yeah. But there's no fairy ghosts that are physical. Okay. Get out of here with your Dusknoir. Mega Mimikyu? Yeah, no. I think Mimikyu should they should give Mimikyu a buff. I think Mimikyu should be good. It should be good. Shadow Sneak Fluttermane is crazy. Trevenant. Bro said, here, use the tree. Or Shadow don't even exist. He's fake. Mega Flygon. I know. Nobody cares about your Sableye. Nobody's hitting with Sableye. Shut up. They're using it for Bringster. Do y'all want to see what your emojis look like on a desktop? Because they actually are funny. Hold on, I'm trying to get it to focus. Focus! There we go. Bro, what is that? Oh god, hold on. No, it's overexposed. I need to put the brightness down. Bro, what is that? What is that? You don't know what do you mean? Why are you questioning emojis as if you ain't never heard of the word emoji? That's what they're called. Sorry. Do you want me to use the old timer name? Emoticons. There you go. Emoticons. Emotes, if you will. Actually, those aren't even emotes. Because they're not like my emotes. They're just the Apple emotes. Emojis. Bro said, oh, here's some more for you. Bro said you're acting ancient. I am? Sorry that I'm vintage? Sorry that I'm an antique? I'm plain. I don't cheat. Who's cheating? Only thing that people would be cheating on is their diets tomorrow. Nah, this is not a turbo controller. This is a regular schmegular degular controller. I'm just sitting here clicking buttons while I yap to you guys. I'm vintage. Technically, I am vintage. I think in order for something to be vintage, I think it has to be 20 or 25 years old. So therefore, vintage. An alpha shiny Noivern? Nice. Old caramel. Hey, I like caramel. Leave me alone. What's the easy shot? Rush? All right, everybody send Rush like dead flower emotes. Hearing the word emoticons just made my life flash before my eyes. Back in my day, we loved Gen 4. We still love Gen 4. Fancy ways to say old? Honey, do I look old to you? Look at, you see it? No Botox and got barely any wrinkles. And I make Jim Carrey type beat faces. That's saying something. I should be a real wrinkly by now. There's a $14 turbo controller? This bench? Oh, here, I'll open up the map. You're the one that says I'm 682? No, I'm 995 now. God, get it right. I turn 1,000 this next month. So this is Cafe Triste. If you come on top of this roof over here, this is where I am. So I'm between North Boulevard, Magenta Sector 8, and Cafe Triste. That's where I am. There's a Pokemon Center here, and there is a Holovator here that you can use to get to here. And that is not pink! That's a 5-year jump? I age in dog years. You're sending flake flowers? Okay. Or is that Happy Millennium? I love this game. Yes, correct. I age in dog years. Am I cooking tomorrow? Only thing I'm cooking is these benches so that I can get a shiny. For almost 9,000, you look love, thank you. I do have pointy canines. A Wo-Chen team? Oh, brother. You don't have the patience for bench resetting? I mean, like, how else would I shiny hunt, you know? Born in ancient Hisui? Facts. Is it easy to get lost in Lumios? If you're me, yes. If you're not me, I'm sure you'd have a much easier time getting around. Yeah, I think this is a really fun game, honestly. There's no way that Victor is saying that a wet burrito is gross and is out here eating enchiladas. Somebody take away their food tasting card, because there's no way that you can think a wet burrito is gross, but you eat enchiladas. Gotta go, same concept, different fillings. Ooh. Tomato, 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 tomato. Back 2 days to the what happened comment. Oh, I'm a Gen 4 stan. Who talked down on wet burritos? Victor. I'm not pointing fingers, but... Rush throwing the little tomatoes. Oh, I forgot! Man, they can't even see y'all. Hold on. Where are my manners? Hold up. Where are my manners? God. Forgot that I turned it off for the playthrough. Oh. Bro said, let me speak to the people. Enchiladas are actually good? What do you mean you don't know about a wet burrito? How you gonna say you don't like a wet burrito if you never had one? See how Rush throwing tomatoes at you? That's how you know. That's how you know. See, when me and Rush are on the same page, dog, that's how you know it's raps. That's how you know it's raps. Crimson throwing tomatoes at you? Nah, dog, you got the whole chat against you. That's crazy. Green enchiladas are better than the red ones? Oh, that one I high-key agree. Automata held you to me. Bro said too much sauce. Real people isn't a real thing. Is people? You don't think that people eat chile relleno? Oh, tell that to my mom, my dad, my whole family. Besides me, I don't like chile relleno because I don't like the texture of it. What am I shiny hunting? Dratini. Why are people saying bad things about wet burritos? Because they've never had them, so they think it's weird. Yet here they are eating enchiladas. Aw, then you have to be on board. Pro said correct. Okay, why are we catapulting people? What are enchiladas to you? I asked because the way my mom makes them is not rolled up. How does that work? How does that work? No, I just eat enchiladas the normal way with a tortilla. Got some filling inside, like chicken, cheese. You put the sauce on top. Sometimes they got a little sour cream. Got some quesito on top. But those are just, then that's just tacos. That's not an enchilada if it's not rolled. Catapulting people? You want to catapult me? Bro, I'll get freaking yeeted into outer space. They're dipped in the red sauce, but that's like what they do with like carnitas. Or not, is that what I'm thinking of? Or like, yeah, like carnitas tacos or like barbacoa. It has like the sauce on the side. The cheese is under the sauce. Not the catapulting. If you have a wet burrito and they lined up the sauce to look like the Mexican flag, it's gonna be the best bags. Lasagna style? Ain't that just a casserole? The whole chat's starving, my bad. I do have the shiny charm, yeah. Oh, protein Pop-Tart. I mean, I'm sure they taste the same as a normal enchilada, but not having them rolled up is interesting. You just ate and now you're starving? My bad. Should we check this Eevee? Oh wait, it's not, it's raining. I don't think there's gonna be an Eevee. Yeah, there's no Eevee. It's no Eevee because it's not raining, but it's foggy and they show up in the sun. Not the pizza roll. Okay, do you guys prefer pizza rolls or do you prefer bagel bites? No, not the hair tie. Bagel bites. I prefer pizza rolls, but I didn't want to get launched in chat as crazy. I think I prefer bagel bites. I like bagel bites more than I like pizza rolls. Orange chicken pizza rolls. Now that is an original experience for you, I fear, because I have never heard. They're flinging us is crazy. Pizza rolls taste funny? I feel like you have to cook them right. You don't like either? Literally. IRL is just a girl sitting on a bench for months. Isn't that just a normal sope? Chestnut tomorrow? Oh, for the ranked battles? I should do that. Thank you so very much for the follow. I hate to break it to you, but crunch wraps are not real Mexican. That's like very Americanized Tex-Mex. But burritos are Mexican food. Air fried bagel bites are bomb. A whole 2 battles. Merca. Zygarde is allowed in ranked? You think it's gonna be everywhere? Isn't its mega kind of buns, dude? Because it has to be at 50% health to even mega? So you're telling me that tacos don't normally have lettuce, cheese, and sour cream on them? I know, what a concept. Enchiladas and chimichangas are also good. Oh my god, thank you, King Cool. Welcome to the chat. Bring Glaceon. That's what people are running right now for all the other dragons. Pink Noodle. Guacamole is good. Dude, so my dad is Salvadorian, and he says that in El Salvador, they put eggs in their guacamole, and I'm like, that ain't guacamole then. That's just like an egg salad. I grinded for a rank A last season too. It wasn't really a grind, but I just did it. I have an ego. OTS Reg F next week? Somebody look up how many viewers there are in Scarlet and Violet on Twitch. What Pokemon do I want them to bring back in the DLC? My Lodic, and give it a Mega. Somebody chat. I need Deadpool! Wake up! $177 total. 177 people are watching total. Oh. Guacamole and eggs is good. I'm sure it tastes fine, but like that's not guacamole. If an ace team for me would have a very glaring weakness probably to dark types because I like so many ghost types. What's up? Oof. Full 10 more viewers, chat. 3.4K? Yeah. My least favorite food? Probably cooked fish. Here for the Diana core. Thank you, I straightened it. I straightened it, but not all the way. So it still has some, like, volume to it. Instead of being, like, pin straight. Sí, pescado. But I do like sushi. Good morning. I completed the Pokedex? Nice. See, I can't do it when it's cooked. It has to be raw. It's raw! What does he call people? Donkeys? You donkey! That's okay. I don't really mind doing this, number one, because I'm live streaming, so I just get to talk to you guys. Like, it doesn't take me much effort to click the button and move. Hi. I don't like ceviche, no, because I don't like shellfish or cooked fish. You donut! That too. Idiot sandwich is another one he says, yeah. Pivot to Halo? Oh, my bad. That's not true! But I did hear that they were putting tuna on their baked potatoes with, like, beans and cheese, and it did not sound like something that would agree with my taste buds nor my stomach. I am not trading shinies now. Yes, like I said, like sushi and sashimi I will eat because they don't taste like fish, but cooked fish I can't do because it tastes like fish. I can't do squid. Too chewy. Do I have shiny Alpha Charizard? I do not. Hi, Starbeyond. You like calamari? I was gonna try alligator when I was in New Orleans, but didn't get around to it. I don't like shrimp either. No, I don't like shellfish. I think too much about what shellfish are the equivalent to on land, and then it freaks me out. Tifo's fine. I don't see why not. You know, like, gyros are made with, lamb. Which is like the same thing, basically. Similar enough. Those are two different animals, but whatever. I feel like they taste similar. Baked potato, tuna bread? Like the bread is in the potato and there's tuna on top? What are they the equivalent to? Are we talking about like like crustaceans? Bugs. They are related to bugs. Like lobsters and shrimp are technically bottom feeders, so they are related to like cockroaches. Have I tried rabbit? I have, yeah. It's not bad. I tried like a venison jerky the other day too. And it was pretty good. I ate Bambi. So then I felt sad, and then I'll probably never do that again because then I'm gonna think about that I ate Bambi. Just put the fries in the bag, bro. That was for Danny. Just put the fries in the bag, bro. Am I gonna watch Stranger Things season 5? I've never watched Stranger Things. I didn't need to know that shellfish are related to cockroaches. Yeah, shrimp and lobster. They're the same as a roach. You're welcome. I'm sorry. Dude, whenever I think about it now, I'm sad. I've also had ostrich jerky. If you eat carnitas, do you order it with cuero or without? Oh, without. I see why they say ignorance is bliss now. Yeah. You'd eat a roach? Stop. You're manifesting a shalfa? Imagine. I need y'all to put your money where your mouth is. Go find an isopod, cook it, and eat it like they do in The Emperor's New Groove. Eat it. Cook it. Eat it. They live in the ocean. I do have the shiny charm. A shiny slowpoke? Oh, lucky. Land bug time is crazy. Swimming bugs? They eat ants in Mexico. And crickets. No, not ants, sorry. The crickets are Mexico, the ants are somewhere else. A chocolate-covered cricket? How did it taste? Did it taste? What's up, Grim? Did it taste? You've eaten ants? Do they taste? I hate bugs too. Chapulines! It didn't taste, it just crunched! People eat scorpions. They put scorpions in like lollipops. Ants don't taste. You'd never eat a crocodile? What about a gator? Alligator? Let's not eat things that'll get us hospitalized. I want to try gator one day. I think I've had alligator jerky, and I think it tasted kind of fishy. But I feel like does alligator taste fishy, or was I just like misremembering? Mealworm. There's like a tequila, or maybe it's a mezcal that has a worm in the bottle, and you're supposed to drink. Like if you get the worm in your shot glass, it's like good luck, and you gotta eat it. Where do you go and eat alligators? The South. I told you when I was in New Orleans, I was gonna have gator, but I ended up not. Is it mezcal? Okay. Muscly. Next regional that I plan on going to, Seattle. It would be the worst day if you got the worm, dude. See, that's why it's a great day to not drink mezcal. I'm never getting that worm. Should you go to NEIC? Yeah, why not? An interesting convo. This is what happens when I shiny hunt. I have time to yap. I only like mezcal if it's a float in a margarita. Like a Cadillac margarita. No, I don't like any type of like organs. Do I drive so they boot my car again is crazy. Just simply don't get booted? Better than not yapping while hunting? Aw, I could be quiet if y'all want to. ASMR? Bro said no! Bro said mezcal tastes like gasoline. That's crazy. No, a Cadillac margarita is good. What's up, Adrian? I'm planning to go to the next closest regional. You miss Milwaukee? Bro. Be worried that I'm sick if I stop talking? Mood. When I used to be a cocktail server and I worked at like a fancy schmancy place, they used to be like, oh, you should like try selling Top Shelf. And there was one day when these kids were like, can we get margaritas? I was like, yeah, what kind of tequila do you want, right? And they were like, oh, do you have Don Julio? I was like, I got Don Julio 1942 or whatever. Yeah, 1942, 1943, whatever. And they were like, yeah, give me that. And I was like, okay. That was a $43 margarita. Yo, jambalaya was good in New Orleans. Actual beignet, please. It did, in fact, make them drink. Dude, they got a bunch of them. They were like, this is the best margarita I've ever had. All right. Good thing there's autograd on your party. No, it was not the mall. Tequila, yeah. Don Julio. Don Julio 1942. I feel like if that we would argue at the service bar. Oh, probably. Most likely. Hi. I used to work with this like very grouchy bartender that would get so mad if we didn't type in the like the different like things that the get like if I didn't type in like salt or whatever, like if I didn't type it in like a specific order, he would like yell at me and I was like, dude, how hard is it to read in a slightly different order? Just make the drink! My tables are waiting! Hi. Yeah, there we go, the modifications. See? That's how I know. That's exactly how I know we would actually fight. Yes, because my guest would probably ask for like 18 different modifications that I can't say no to because otherwise I get screamed at, and then the bartenders would yell at me. Be like, can I get a margarita, but instead of it being made out of like tequila, can I get it made out of like, what's a weird liquor? I don't know. Like gin? And can I get it without lime? Something like that. I will hydrate, thank you. How long? I was a server for many years, from when I was like 21-ish to when I was like 25. 21 to like 25. A whiskey margarita? Okay, I have heard of that, yeah. Hi, what's up, Trunks? Yeah. No, I was a server for a very long time. The designated driver would drink? Pooh! What a bad designated driver! You caught a Shalfa snow rat? Heck yeah. A Don Julio 1942 and a Marcus criminal? They ain't say no! Well, you listen, you come here. Jaeger, ooh. The service industry is bad to its employees and it's never changed. You got that right, bub. That's why I left. You listen, you come here. What do I mean, ew? Who drinks Jaeger bombs, dog? Are we 20? At this big age? Trinity? The rare drinking that I do makes me seem 40, literally mood. Honey badgers. When prepping for a regional, on average, how many hours a day do I practice to prepare for it? So something that I have learned, or I perhaps have been forced to learn, is that you don't have to play for hours on end, nor should you, because mentally you get fatigued. Also, if you get tilted, you should also stop practicing, because if you're mad, you don't play as well, and you don't have a clear head. So realistically, I just do a couple of sets a day. Like maybe 4 or 5 sets. Call it a day. 4 or 5 sets, call it a day. Exactly. If I practice for more than an hour, I get yelled at, so... It's not really about, like, forcing yourself to practice for hours on end. It's more so, like, the things that are important when it comes to preparing for a regional are, number 1, knowing your team. Number 2, knowing your lines into, like, other teams so that you can find your win condition. And number 3, getting familiar with, like, base stats of other Pokemon so you can know speed tiers. You can know, like, it's, like, little techie things that come in handy. Play when you're mad so people will be intimidated? Oh, okay. You know, that bird hasn't been shiny either. Hello? Is my shiny charm broken? Jaeger can stay in 2008. Can't go wrong with a good Rona, dude. Ronas. Have I ever knocked out a shiny out of rage? No, I have not. I can't say that I have. Boomers are the worst to deal with? Yeah. A better way to shiny hunt Dratini? If you're talking about making 2 of them spawn, I don't have the brain capacity to set that up right now. Takes 100 hours to break in the shiny charm. Rum chata and honey whiskey. Interesting. On the very, very, very rare occasions, very, 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 very rare occasions that I do drink. Very, very rare. I don't even remember the last time I had a drink. It's either gonna be a glass of red or it's gonna be a margarita. The Fisher-Price shiny harm is crazy. Restaurant Lanam method? What's that? Bougie? Red wine is bougie? Margaritas are bougie? You know what I could never really get into was... What's up? Where's the steak? Oh, nah. Cabernet. I do love a good cab. You're right. You'd be correct. I like all kinds of red. I like cabs. I like even a red blend. Not like rosé. Rosé is... That was my younger years. In my younger 20s, I was a rosé goyle all day. What? What am I guessing? Oh, the restaurant Lana spot. Guess? I don't know what I'm guessing. Give me a hint. Bro said I miss you. That's crazy. I don't like Modelo. Raid away? Isn't that a bug spray? When was the last time I actually went out and drank? Like out of my house? Probably like 2023, 2022, somewhere around there. 2022, I think. 2022 or 2023. What do you have against Corona? Goku Black is into rosé? Ay. Oh, nice. I hope you would learn a lot from him. I don't like drinking. Drinking is yucky. It makes me feel gross. All beer tastes the same. It's all just fizzy bread. The only beer that doesn't taste the same is either a fruit beer, a sour, or like it has to be like an amber, but like a really dark amber, or like what are they called? Like a Guinness. What are they called? Porters or whatever? I don't know. I used to work at a place where I had to know over 200 different taps, and I forgot all that knowledge. Stout, thank you. Beer is foul. Like, if you go out and your first drink of choice, if you are in partaking in an adult beverage is beer, I need you to expand your palate immediately because you're just drinking fizzy bread and they all taste the same unless it's a dark beer or a sour or fruity. You don't drink. That's fine. Neither do I. I worked at restaurants, so I know all of the different drinks. Rotten grapes? By that logic, beer is rotten wheat. All alcohol is rotten something. Vodka is potatoes. I guess there is vodka. I don't know how do they make vodka, actually. Is it fermented? I don't think those are fermented, but beer is fermented. Root beer? Facts. Got so many options. Is it all fermented? No, I was a server. I was told that I was too short to be a bartender, and I don't think I have ever seen a female bar back. Which I know sounds very sexist, but in all my years working as a server and in restaurants, I never once saw a female bar back. Female bartender, yes. Female bar back? Hauling the kegs? Now that I ain't see. Bro said, "What are you, 4'2"? Are you new here? Is that how that meme goes? Are you new here? 4'11". They actually did say that because I used to work at a restaurant where you had to like reach up to get like what is it called? Glassware. Mango chamoy cider? According to Virus, I'm 3'6". Nice. Nice. So you grew. How many people asked if I was old enough to serve alcohol? Oh, none, but I did get screamed at for carding people. I'm so sorry that I didn't want to get fired for breaking the law. What shiny did you just find? You found shiny Dratini? Hello? What'd you do? Getting screamed at for carding is where you gotta go get. Dude, so one time I was working and this party of like, I want to say they're probably in their 20s. They were like, they came in and sat in like a party of like 12, and they were all going around ordering drinks. And so legally, if the person looks like they're 40 years old or younger, you legally have to card them. So and because I wanted to be safe because secret shoppers exist, I carded everyone. I didn't care if they were 80 years old, I was carding them. Absolutely, I don't give a flying fudge. I was carding everyone. So this girl comes in with the group and she asked for a drink. I was like, okay, cool, can I see your ID? Doesn't have her ID, and I was like, oh, I'm so sorry, like I can't serve you if I don't have an ID to look at. I was like, do you have a picture of it? If you have a picture of your ID, I can show it to my manager at least, because if it was a picture, we had to show our manager. She's like, no, I don't have a picture. Like, she's like, I would have to go back to my car or whatever and get the ID. I was like, if you want to do that, that's cool, but like, I can't serve you if you don't show it to me. And her, I don't know if it was her friend, her boyfriend or whatever, bro stood up, bro actively stood and started screaming at me about how I was an idiot and how I didn't know how to do my job. And I was like, it's literally the law. What do you want me to do, buddy? Oh, it was absolutely not in the car. But bro was actively standing up and screaming at me, and I was like... So we're yelling because I don't want to get fired. Got it. Oh, I mean, that literally, like, the go-to when a customer doesn't get their way. You're really bad at your job. Okay. Thanks, Daddy is crazy! What was the outcome? Did she sit there fuming? No, see, the crazy thing is that she was like, no, that's totally fine, I get it. Like, she was completely level-headed, and she was like, it's fine, like, I don't have to drink, I'll get, like, a different, like, a mocktail or whatever. And, like, it was the guy. The guy was the only one screaming. And I was like, hello? Yeah, girl. Yeah, girl. That is embarrassing. Call them a bad customers? Unfortunately, I can't. A homeboy fragile. There was one time when I was working on New Year's, and for New Year's, we used to hand out like champagne flutes at midnight, right? But they were plastic. So, like, there was no weight to them, you know? So they were very, like, they could be knocked over, like, because you breathed on them wrong, pretty much. But at midnight, we would go around and I would take a tray of the flutes and I would pass them out to people that were, like, of age. Like, I would go up to a table, they were free. And I was like, oh, would you like a champagne flute for midnight so you can toast or whatever? So there was one year when I was handing out, the flutes, and I had just put them down at a table, and I turned around to go to the next table. And I was still standing in front of the table, like, I didn't move. I didn't move at all. I was directly in front of the table. And this lady was walking backwards, like, wasn't looking where she was going, and I had the tray, and it's a big tray, because I had at least, like, 15 flutes on there, and I was like, oh, right behind you, right behind you, right behind you. I said it multiple times, and she runs directly into the tray. Runs into the tray obviously flips backward onto me. I get champagne all over me. It's all over the floor. I'm apologizing to the table behind me because it's all over their floor. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. And this lady starts yelling at me and she's like, look at what you did. And she had like 3 dots of champagne on her. You ruined my outfit. I drove so far to be here. And I was like, lady, I didn't move. I didn't move once. And like, she was like, I need to talk to your manager right now. So my manager, she went over there and she was like, what seems to be the problem? And they were like, oh, your server spilled drinks all over me. And she looked at her and she's like, well, it doesn't seem like you got very much on you. Like, did you want us to pay for your dry cleaning? And she's like, no, I want my entire meal comped. And she was like, you want me to comp your meal because my server has to go get a new uniform now and you got 3 dots of champagne on you? She said, no. Send me the bill for your dry cleaning and I'll pay for that. And she walked away. And I was like, my girl, I love her. I love her. Well, unfortunately, since I was at work, I could not retaliate. Bro, people are wild. Pay for your meal? Okay. My light turned off. That's why it's so dark behind me now. You get really interesting customers I meet in a bad way. Facts! There was another time, and this time was when I was working at the bougie rooftop bar. I was serving this couple, and they were sitting at a fireplace, or a fire pit. So this is the pit, right? So the fire's here, and you can sit on this side or this side. So imagine they were both sitting on this side. And so, in order to give my drink to the person, because the wife was here and the husband was like next to her. So in order for me to give the husband his drink, I had to slightly reach over the wife because there was no way for me to go over the fire because there's a fire. So like if I would burn myself if I went over the fire. And so I like slightly reached over her and I was like, oh, I'm so sorry, pardon me, like put his drink down. He went to the security guards and said, your server is the worst server we've ever had. She reached over my wife to give me my drink. And I was like, what? And he was like, you'd like, do you know how much? He's like, my Bentley is downstairs and I tip people good, but I don't want to tip her. And my security, like the security manager was like, is there an issue, bro? Like, is there a security issue you want to complain about? Because like, she's just doing her job. He literally was like, she's doing her job. The wife didn't say a singular thing. She tipped me. The husband didn't. Nobody cares about your... AF Bentley. Bentleys are ugly anyway, so sorry. Are they expensive? Yeah, but they're really ugly! Gotta set yourself on fire because he has a Bentley? Bro. Apparently. Have I looked at the Eevee? I did a little bit ago and it's not shiny. At least it wasn't the last time I looked. Oh, it's foggy, so there's no Eevee right now. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, raiders. How was stream? No, I did not light myself on fire. What happens if he's watching right now? Tell him to take some of that money that he spent on the Bentley and send it as a dono instead for making my life harder for doing my job. That's how I feel. Thank you so much for the 15 months. What were we doing on stream today? My therapy. Unite. Ooh. My job is people saying they're lawyers or doctors. Therefore, I should do stuff for them is crazy. Shiny Ralts tips? I fear that I don't have. A cooking segment? Yeah. The instant change in tone? Aw, it's because I'm talking about horror stories from when I was a server. Whee! Welcome to the chat, Steel! Learning Empoleon? Ooh. Your teeny took you days? Well, that's tragic. Gotta see your therapist twice, bro. Mood. Nate, you need to take a break from Unite? I feel like Unite is very stressful. Shiny Ralts tips. Find it in Scarlet and Violet. From Ultra 1 to Ultra 4. Is that good? I don't know how the ranking system works in Unite. Mervin's, bro! That's a name I haven't heard in forever. Oh my god, speaking of working in retail and having crazy customers, so I told you guys at one point I worked at a Mercedes-Benz dealer, right? And so I worked on the service drive. So like if you had to get your car serviced, I checked you in on the iPad. I let your like your person that you made the appointment with know that you were there, and then I also helped you with your rental car. So like that was my job when I worked at the Mercedes-Benz dealer. And so, I also had to, like, park the cars or whatever. I wasn't, I didn't have to, like, we had valet, but, like, valet would get really busy, so, like, we could also help with that, too. Whatever. So, I went to go get this customer's car, and I was moving it up for them so they could get in the car, and I left the keys on the driver's seat so that they could see the keys, right? Because the car is technically keyless, like, it was a push-to-start car. So, like, you just had to push the button while the key was in the car and it would go. Like, if the key wasn't near the car wouldn't turn on. So, I put the keys on the driver's seat so they could see the keys and they could leave. They get in the car and they leave. Brother, they come back screaming. Guns a-blazing, dog. talking about how I did something. Like, I lost their key, and I was like, well, the key's in the car. The car wouldn't have started if the key wasn't in the car, which means the key's in the car. And they're like, yeah, but you made the key fall in between the seat, and I had to grab the key, and I cut myself grabbing the key, so you need to clean my cut and give me a band-aid. And I was like, sir, I'm not touching your blood. I'm not a doctor. I don't know if you got any diseases. I'm not touching your blood. And he kept on screaming at me about how I made him cut himself and I made him bleed. And I was like, bro, I didn't even touch you. That happened to you while you were off the premises. That wasn't my fault. It was my fault that you did something after you left? Sir, your car is not fancy enough for you to be acting like that. It was like a sedan, please. Not a sedan, it was definitely a SUV, but still. Is this all in SoCal? Yes. Yes, indeed. I have many stories. Dratini. / Dragonair. Yeah, Kiss My Boo Boo was crazy. Yeah, no, everybody, despite me being forced to work at a Red Robin when I lived in Colorado because it was in the literal midst of an entire world pandemic, everyone was nice. No one treated me bad there. They were all kind folks. We are indeed farming pink noodles. Y'all want to hear another story from the Mercedes-Benz dealer? So, during the time that I worked there, that was when there was like that rando second spike in COVID. So we had to mask again by state mandate, right? And so we're all wearing masks, whatever. So one day I go into the office to drop off some paperwork, and there's this customer there. And I'm, like, dropping off the paperwork with, like, the receptionist, whatever, talking to her. And this guy turns to me, doesn't say a word, grabs the mask, pulls the mask down, looks at me and goes, yeah. Yeah, I thought so. Puts the mask back. And I was like, huh? Huh? Literally, the receptionist and the girl that was in there with me, we were all like, too stunned to speak. Literally, every single one of us just stood there like too stunned to speak because what do you mean? That guy may be haunting you. He touched the mask. He grabbed the mask and pulled it down, yeah. I think he doesn't exist and appears in your nightmares. Nah, dude. People are crazy. Once again, I was at work, so I could not throw hands. My mask. Not his, mine. Yeah, so during the second spike for the pandemic. No, that is not where I got that from. Bro said, I'm pretty sure that's assault. Yeah. Yeah. Customer service is fun! Dude. The people that would get mad at it, I was like, bro, I'm just following the law. My bad. No, my listen, come here is because I accidentally kicked my my little tripod once and I had to catch it. Life is so much brighter when you move out of customer service. Precisely. That's why I left. Following the laws for losers is crazy. What? Although if I had to, I could probably still balance a tray pretty good. Sure, you can be the customer service line. What? Spitting is crazy. You got a full RGO? Nice. Getting called a slur at work is wild work. People are wild. 0% customer satisfaction. Is this the Krusty Krab? No, this is Patrick. Free pack? Nice. Bro. Yeah, I can imagine why. We'll just be out here spitting viruses at people. Oh, you worked with your friends in the kitchen? That's sick. Am I planning on shopping this Black Friday? Nah, brother. I feel like Black Friday low-key a scam nowadays. It's not even worth. They give you like a freaking 2% discount and they're like, oh, such a good deal. Ah, out of here with that, dog. A Snickers? A felony charge for a Snickers is actually crazy. Three times to hit on a 16-year-old? Ugh. Yo, where's the Eevee? Oh, is it because it's foggy? Gosh dang it. I haven't opened a pocket pack in a minute. I should do that. I keep forgetting. A what? Talking about Discord? I do. I need to change. I keep forgetting. I need to change the link to the actual back to the actual link tree. But if you go to like any of my other socials, yeah, the link tree's there with the link to the Discord. Hi, Sam. A story? Yeah, do tell. Bye, have a good night. Really? Ooh. Not the bad pulls. I did get the shiny charm, so we're now officially hunting for Dratini. And yapping. I mean, I've already reset here so many times that I feel like changing my spot now would be, like, counterproductive. Don't you have to pay for ChatGPT? Absolutely not. I am not paying for AI. Oh, well, that shows you that I've never used ChatGPT. So. There's a paid version. Okay, well, clearly I've never used it. Ew! Not asking for the teenage. Ah! Cochino. Limited questions a day for ChatGPT. Wild. I don't have Snickers. My favorite candy is Butterfingers or Ferrero Rocher or Sour Patch Kids Extreme. I think AI can be helpful, but my opinion of it sours more each day. I fear that we have also, like, already reached the point of no return. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like there's no going back. And so, like, as, like, unfortunate as it is, since I know, like, a lot of people, like, don't like it, I fear that we're gonna have to just live with it. Hershey's. Charging a monthly fee to ask limited questions IRL. Facts! I should do that. AI uses water? What does it use water for? Yeah, no, that's a wild situation, dude. Gets thirsty? Cooling the server? It uses clean water too. Can't use recycled water? Really? That's crazy. You know what also uses a lot of water? Almonds. That's why they said that almond milk is bad for the environment. Oat milk is better than almond milk? Well, we're kind of past the point of no return. All of our resources are... all of our not renewable resources are running out, so, like... everybody started caring about the environment too late, sorry. Sorry! Yeah, because almonds take a lot of water to grow, so... almond milk is bad for the environment. Yeah, no, we're past the point. It's gone. We should have cared when I was in high school. It is the hard truth. Like, we should have cared. People can scream at the top of their lungs now that gas emissions and AI and almonds are taking up all of the resources, but y'all should have cared back in the good old days. You can't care now. Too late. Too little, too late. Cockroach milk? Huh? How much energy is being used for this stream? Whatever my electric bill is? I don't know, I have solar panels. Y'all gonna have to learn to breathe better is crazy. I don't know if we want plants to mutate. I've seen Contagion movies. I watched the Knowing. No, not the Knowing. What's the one where the plants take over? I took AP Environmental Sciences in high school. That's what I'm saying. Like, people should have cared back then. But they didn't. No, not Planet of the Apes. Go underground? Bro said let's be mole peoples. The Last of Us is one of them, but no, there was a movie where they, like, started walking backwards because, like, the spores got into their brain. Yeah, the cockroach milk was crazy. Global warm all by myself was wild. Captain America Civil War. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. What? Oh, what was it called, dude? Let me see if I can find it. Movie where plants release toxins. The Happening! That's what it's called. The Happening. Okay, I was close. I said The Knowing. It's called The Happening. Yeah! Ba-da-da-da. We'd adapt to what? Global warming? How are we gonna adapt to temperatures rising past the point of human survival? And resources running out. I don't think we can adapt to that. Yeah, the Knowing, the Knowing's the one with the aliens where he has the sun and they speak ASL. Because the sun is deaf. How to breathe in space? Okay. Person, actually, I changed my mind. We might not be able to adapt. Why do I keep waiting at the bench? I'm resetting so that I can get a shiny Dratini. The world will reset? Yeah, without humans. We're cooked, chat. Nah. There's also, like, far too many people, like, populating the Earth right now that, like, it's also just unsustainable in general. There's, like, too many people. We are cooked like crispy bacon. The Terminator? Sorry for our kids, this is crazy. Gills? Bro said I'm gonna become a mermaid. Infinity Gauntlet? I'll snap my fingers and fix it. Yo, I mean, that's what happened in WALL-E. Look at what WALL-E should have been an omen too. The entire world was inhabitable. Uninhabitable? Uninhabitable. Inhabitable? Uninhabitable. Covered in trash. The only thing that was there was robots trying to condense the trash. And all the humans were little blob people with, like, no bones, living in space, looking at screens all day. Uninhabitable? Okay, thank you. We're gonna turn into little blob people with tiny bones. Looking at screens. That's our future. WALL-E was a great movie. Made me cry for our future. Disney's fault for making WALL-E a bad movie. How is it a bad movie? Temple said that's me right now. Rewatch WALL-E soon on my trip. I have 3 monitors. The hover chair? Bro said, let me float. There was 2 lines of dialogue in the entire movie. What did you want the robots to do? Talk? They said its name. Eva. WALL-E. My idea? What's an idea that I have for a Pixar movie? I fear I don't have one. I do have the shiny charm, yeah. I wanted the robots to not be on, but the entire movie's about the robots! Can't ban me. He needs his doubloons. I know, my shiny charm's broken, dude. Not even the freaking bird that spawns on these umbrellas is... Oh, there's no Eevee because it's raining. Not even the bell sprouts have been shiny. Bro, a hater. I liked Wally. 2 something. Moonlight is incorrect. Wally's a great movie. $1 million worth of lavender gloves to make the charm work. I know, I always look for the Eevee when it's the wrong weather. Look, listen. Is it sunny? Okay, it's sunny. It's sunny. Look, that bird isn't shiny. This stupid fox isn't shiny. My ugly noodle's not shiny. My ugly plants aren't shiny. Nothing is shiny. My shiny charm is broken. Did y'all watch The Road to El Dorado? Wally plus Eve is Eevee. I forgot to watch it. The shiny charm only good for birds, bro. Who's hating on Wally? Somebody that is inherently incorrect. Did Kira 6 made you cry? The Emperor's New Groove is underrated. Pull the lever, Crunk! Wrong lever! Why do we even have that lever? Well, the haters have no soul. Ooh. Cusco's poison. The poison for Cusco. Cusco's the best Disney princess. Atlantis is also underrated. My spinach puffs! Right. I love Kronk. Meet the Robinsons is also underrated, I agree. Thank you, Lila. That's so sweet. Meet the Robinsons has my favorite Disney quote. Around here, however, we don't look backwards for very long. We keep moving forward and opening up new doors because we're curious, and curiosity keeps leading us down new paths. Oh, I haven't watched Soul. You haven't watched Meet the Robinsons or The Emperor's New Groove or The Road to El Dorado? Okay, well now I have to watch Big Hero 6 and Soul. Soul is the best Pixar movie? Isn't it about dying? Am I gonna cry? Oh, I never got into Treasure Planet, honestly. Watch Party? Soul will make you cry? Isn't it about dying? Big Hero 6 movie night in the Discord. You got a shiny Swablu? Oh, must be nice. I can't get a shiny Dratini. What's number 2? If Big Hero 6 is 1 and Soul is 3. It's not about dying, it's about realizing life is more than purposes. What if my life has many purposes? Despicable Me. You said unicorn, and that just reminded me of The Last Unicorn, and I fear that people did not watch that movie growing up like I did. Beauty and the Beast? I like Beauty and the Beast. I don't know if I like it that much, but I like it. Life has purpose, but humans don't. Humans just have to do what makes their soul happy. Well, somebody said that I have soulless eyes, so where does that leave me? Got a shiny pat rat? Ah! Is it sunny? Yeah. I can't can never tell if there's fog until it's too late and I already checked for this dog. Just tell them you have RBF. I do. A shiny locked Pokemon? Oh, let's see. Let's see what the top 10 are. I like how bro just had that, like, on lock. Okay, Big Hero 6 is number 1. Beauty and the Beast is 2. Soul is 3. 4 is Pocahontas. Okay, I agree. 5 is Tangled. I agree. 6 is... I didn't like Brave. I didn't like it. Mulan 7. Okay. Aladdin 8. Okay. Frozen 2. Over the first Frozen? Over the first Frozen? And Coco 10? Okay. Actually, you're missing Hercules. That should be in your top 10. Coco and Encanto were actually really good, yeah. I like the first Frozen better. Frozen 2 shouldn't be there at all. There's no way that you put Hercules at 14. That is... Number 1 has the best style when it comes to art style. It is such a stylized movie. No other Disney movie looks like that. They all have the same exact art style except for Hercules. That art style is so cool. Number 2, Megara. Number 3, the music. The muses. Bless my soul. Herc was on a roll. Hello. Hades. Pain. Panic. Reporting for duty. Lion King is a great movie too. He had his own shoes, he had his own merch. Ooh, Hercules? Valid. That's true, yeah. Tarzan had a different art style too. Specifically for Tarzan himself. Because Jane was pretty similar to, like, other Disney princess-type girls, but, like, Tarzan had a different art style for sure. And, what's his name? Clayton. Oh, him too! Phil! Animals. Goofy movie is also a very good movie. My favorite movies growing up were a Goofy movie, Hercules, Aladdin, and like probably, maybe perhaps controversial, Lion King 2. Deception, disgrace. He asked for trouble the moment he came. The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Never got into that one. 101 Dalmatians I also watched as a kid, but it was like not one of my favorites. Like I would watch it, I would enjoy it, but it wasn't one that I would want to watch all the time. Now Hercules, bro. Back before the days of DVR, and because I didn't own the VHS or anything, whenever Hercules was on, I was sat. It was the best day ever. You're gonna see Wicked 2? Ooh, it was a good movie. However, I will say, as controversial as it sounds, if you do have issues with like EDs, it can be very triggering, and it was very distracting throughout the entire movie. Unfortunately, I love her, but it was very noticeable, especially because of the outfit. So just keep that in mind. Darkwing Duck and DuckTales. Why won't my Dratini be shiny? The Gummy Bear cartoon? Like Robot Chicken? I have seen the interviews, yeah. Timon and Pumbaa TV series? No, I don't think I ever saw. You just like it because they're Scottish? I don't think Osmosis Jones... I think Osmosis Jones was a different company. I feel like it was like Warner Brothers or something. I don't even remember like the entire DuckTales theme song. Playing Shield? Nice. It's rainy. It was on 4Kids. That's what I thought. Rowlet? Nice. WB and Cartoon Network? Ah, okay. Yo, can one of these be pink? Oh, so I was right. Don't tell me it's fog. I heard Eevee, so it's not foggy. I don't think. Oh, I didn't hear Eevee. If I didn't hear Eevee, what the actual F did I hear? Why is the weather so bad? Ducktail. Ooh. Yeah, that's all I remember too. I have a shiny Greninja in Scarlet and Violet. My favorite Disney movie song? Yo. It probably has to be the one from The Lion King 2, because it used to get stuck in my head. What was it called? It's like, in you, Fendi, where the passion fruit grows sweet. Ryan Reynolds isn't that attractive? That's your controversial take? It's valid. That's valid. We are actually at the 2-hour mark. I love Oliver and Company. There's a song that the dog sings with Oliver, and it's one of my favorite songs ever. What is it called? Yeah, I didn't want to set it up because I started stream really late because I was trying to get my YouTube video edited. This is what I'll set it. Maybe I'll set it up tomorrow because I plan on shiny hunting tomorrow. All dogs go to heaven is sad. The Great Mouse Detective. You'll be in my heart. I like Brother Bear. Oh, sing it. Who is that girl? You know that the voice of Mulan was in K-pop Demon Hunters for like 2.5 seconds? Yeah. Yo, I'm never gonna get an Eevee to spawn down there ever again because the weather been trash this entire time. Oh, my controller's dying. I'm gonna save and we'll continue this hunt tomorrow because it's dark and I have to go walk my dog. I'm sorry. I know it was a short stream. My bad. I got the YouTube video up though. And tomorrow we can shiny hunt for a normal amount of time. But for now, I'm going to say goodbye to TikTok. I will see you all tomorrow afternoon. Tomorrow I plan on going live at 3:30 Pacific, which is 5:30 Central and 6:30 East Coast. See you all then. Ooh, thanks for the biddies! Let's freaking go! Did I save? I did now. Mountain time? Okay, sorry. Sorry. It would be 4:30 Mountain Standard Time. 4:30 for Mountain Standard Time. I used to be on Mountain Standard Time when I lived in Colorado. Okay. Where's my music? There it is. Here we go. Tomorrow, Big Hero 6 watch party? I think that's illegal. But tomorrow we will continue hunting for the pink noodle. Maybe tomorrow I'll set up the 2-spawn thing. If I'm feeling a little zesty. But in the meantime, remember to brush your hair, brush your teeth, drink some water, eat some food, get some sleep, take a shower, and have a good night. I will see some of you tomorrow. If I don't see you and you're in the States, have a great Thanksgiving. If I do see you, we're gonna yap some more. Good night, everybody.